Okay, let's start with the 6-day star holiday tree skirt edging. Okay. Well, let's see what I'm doing here. This one has the peppermint edging, the candy cane edge, in red and white. So even though that is not what that looks like in real life, and that's gonna mess up the exposure for the video. If you don't know, red does not show up properly on video. So this one has a candy cane edge. Hi, Amy. But before we start with that, what we have to do... Oh, I decided I want to do green. That's why this is here. Before we start the edge, you have to go down the go around this outside edge. So I'm actually going to cut this because I want to do this in green, not red. Okay, so when you end, and listen, I'm gonna go down a whole rabbit hole here. The 6-day kid blanket ends on row 4. That's this one, the single crochet one after the granny stitches. It does not end on row 7. I know the pattern goes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but it does not end on 7. It ends on 4. The star blankets and these the star shawls and these Christmas tree skirts, you can end on, thank you, you can end on 4, which is this one, or 7. Okay, you can end after the grannies or after the double crochet. I think the Superstar, I prefer to end after the granny rows. But the Supernova and the Star, you can end either on this row, single crochet row, or this single crochet row. So either 4 or 7. So this is row 7. And whether you've finished with 4 or 7, on your last stitch of that row, you're going to make 3 double crochet in the last stitch. So I undid that because I wanted to switch to green. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. Hi, Debbie. Okay, and then you're just going to start working down this edge. And when I do an edge, I treat these side edge stitches like a foundation chain, and I work into them. I don't go into the holes. I go into the stitches. And I generally put 2 single crochet in each double crochet and 1 into each single crochet, but there's not a set number, okay, because everyone's tension is going to be different. So just keep checking it and make sure that it's laying flat as you go along. I mean, I had at one point people that were just like demanding that I tell them how many to make. There's no set number of how many to make. And then these are my ends that I did the flip over thing when I was changing colors. And now I took the red this way, and I'm taking the white that way, and I'm just going to work over them for like one stitch. That's it. Or two. Sometimes I do one or two if it matches. If it doesn't match, yeah, I just do one. The color doesn't match. Okay, here's another white end. So I just, you know, tighten it up if it's come loose. And then I just work over it one or two stitches. And then when I complete the project, I'll weave all those ends in. This is how I edge my blankets, all my projects. I go into the stitches, I go under two threads of the stitch. Oh, you have to flip the screen. Sorry. I forgot. Thanks for letting me know. I can't see it. I have my thing over top of it. Let me make this a little bit smaller. There we go. Sorry about that. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, no, now I can't see the comments. Okay. Good morning, Kathy. 3 single crochet. Oh, yeah, I'm batting 1,000 this morning. I do have my glass of water here, but I also have my second cup of coffee. If you want to put like buttonholes or buttons as a closure on this part of your skirt, you can, but it's really not needed. Okay, and now I'm at the foundation chain. So I'm going to do 3 single crochet in the corner. And then I'm working across my starting chain. And here it's just 1 to 1. And I have 2 threads there. I must have just gone under 1 thread when I did my single crochet. So now I'm just going under both threads, whatever's left. I feel like I just woke up, but I have been up. Hi, Debbie. I want to be outside today. Thank you. This one's cute. I think it needs one more white stripe and maybe one more green stripe after that. This is a really tiny one. Okay, so I'm doing 3 in the last stitch. And this right here is the very start, right? That's where we started. Whoops. Splitting my yarn there. Don't need my stitch markers anymore. Oh, you're using a cake for your tree skirt? Which cake are you using? I had some holiday cakes that I ordered from Hobie last year, and I never used them. And I gave some of them away because I got too many. And I don't know what I did with where they ended up. They're in one of the many bins of yarn hiding somewhere under one of the beds in my house. I'm going to do that. I like to go under 2 threads. It just feels more secure to me. I'm just working over the ends for 1 stitch. I definitely don't like looking at a crochet project where I can see where I've worked over my ends and it's a different color underneath. Hi, thanks for the likes. Almost at the end. Can hear everybody walking by going to the beach. It's so nice today. I definitely want to get out there. I also was thinking about going to Michael's and getting a new Christmas tree skirt like I've been talking about. Okay, I made it all the way around. Let's see how I did. Okay, you don't want to do too many here and you don't want to do too few. So it should lay nice and flat. So definitely check it over as you're doing it to make sure it's flat. It's not ruffling or it's not tugging. So I generally do like 2 into the side of each double crochet, 1 into the side of each single crochet. But you saw me, I just picked my way along and I keep it evenly spaced as I'm going. Thanks for the likes. Okay, and all that is written in the pattern. It says the end of your last row, which should be a single crochet row, make 3 single crochet. I think I said double crochet before. In the last stitch, begin working down the sides of your rows to finish off the opening of the skirt. Use the turning chains, the single crochet and DC stitches as foundation, chains working under 2 threads of each stitch and leaving 1 below. And then I say there's no set rule for how many stitches you should put in the side. If you chain 4 to turn or did extended double crochet so your edges wouldn't curl, you'll probably have to skip some stitches periodically. I used to do all that, but I don't do it as much anymore. I used to chain 4 or do extended double crochet on the sides instead of 3, chaining 3 or the double crochet in the last stitch. Okay. When you get to the corner where the side meets a starting chain, do 3 single crochet, and then we did all that. And it says fasten off. I am going to fasten off. Did I do 3? No, I did not. Okay, but I am going to fasten off. I was about to say, I'm not fastening off. I'm going to continue. But I am fastening off because I did green. Okay, I'm just going to pull this through so that's not like just hanging out. Okay, border option 1, reverse single crochet. Nah, ain't no one going to do that. No one is going to do reverse single crochet because we're all going to do candy cane. We're all doing candy cane edge. I know that's what you came here for. Okay, so you need green, you're done. Get on out of here. You need red and you need white, which are going to show up. They're not going to look nice on camera. Join color A with a standing single crochet to any stitch, chain 3. Drop color A from your hook, join color B to the next stitch. Why does it say standing single crochet to any stitch? It should say to the first stitch. I don't know why it says any stitch. That's so weird. Okay, so we're going to join with a standing single crochet, and what that means is you put the slip knot on your hook. And you just go. I'm actually going to start in the side of this last single crochet I made. Well, it's not really in the side, it's in the top. And then chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And then you have to drop the color. This is why this edge is a freaking pain in the butt. And I have these threads kind of poking out everywhere and they're in the way. So I'm just going to get them out of the way. All right, and then you pick up your white. Drop color A from your hook, join color B with standing single crochet to the next stitch, okay? So the white is going to go right here. Standing single crochet. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Drop color B from your hook. And then what it says is working in front of color B, single crochet, chain 3 with color A. So you put color B to the back. This is just the tail, it doesn't matter. And you come around in front of it, okay? And you single crochet, chain 3, and then you drop it. and then you're going to bring it to the back. Take your white, bring it to the front, work in front of the red, single crochet, chain 3. Okay, drop it, bring it to the back, bring the red around to the front, work in front of it, single crochet, chain 3, drop it, send it to the back, bring the white around to the front, single crochet, chain 3. Mine is already starting to ruffle, so I know that if I do every stitch, it's going to be too many. So I'm going to skip one. Single crochet, chain 3, drop it, send it to the back, bring the white one around to the front. Chain 3. Okay, I'm already getting my yarn twisted. Don't get it twisted. Okay, so you have to stop every, 5 or 6 stitches and untwist everything. Otherwise, your yarn's gonna twist. Okay, send it to the back. When I was doing that, some of these chains came out. 1, 2. I think that was, more than 3. Okay. Send it to the back. Bring the white one to the front, go into the next stitch. 1, 2, 3, and drop it. Pick up the red. Send the white to the back. Bring all of the red to the front. Send it all to the back and bring all of the red to the front. Single crochet. 1, 2, 3. Send it to the back. Single crochet. 1, 2, 3. Okay, when I get to the peak, I don't do anything special because I know my tension is loose enough to just go over that peak. Y'all can see how tedious this is. And it's easy, but it does take a long time. Okay, and I have to untwist my yarn here. Don't let it go too far. Thank you, Hessa. Okay, the white goes to the back. The red comes to the front. 1, 2, 3. It's worth it. I do think it's worth it. Thank you. Let's see what my instructions say. Because I just started going without really reading them out. Um, okay, the instructions say be prepared. It takes forever. Yes, it does. It says take time to lay your work down and check for ruffling. If your edge ruffles, you should skip a stitch every 3 or maybe 5 stitches, 5 or 3 stitches. Yeah, you can see in the photos for the pattern, I even wrote that in the pattern. You can see that my edges in the photos ruffle, and I went back and fixed it later. It says in the pattern I'll redo it someday because it's driving me crazy. I have redone it. Hi Caroline, welcome. It says don't be a lazy Betty. Lay your work down. Don't be an idiot like me. That's the advice. Okay, and then it says your yarn will twist if you don't take measures to untwist it. I suggest keeping the ball of color A stationary. Move the ball of color B over or under color A every time you use it. If you don't, you'll have to stop periodically and untwist your yarn. So I guess what I was doing was like what I'm about to do right now. Color, I don't remember which was my color A and which was my color B, but I'm about to switch, so I'm like switching them every time. And my chains came out, so okay, and now I'm taking it back over the other way. I'm gonna skip. Oh, I haven't been chaining. That's what I'm doing. Thank you. Okay, I'm just going to go down to this corner so that I can show you what I do when I come to the corner. And all I really do is skip 1 or 2. Just keep your yarn straight. Okay, there's my corner. And I'm just going to skip. I'm going to skip 2 down here because I know my tension. And I need to skip frequently. So we'll see what that looks like if I skip 2. white to the back and come around in front of it. Bring it to the back. If you're Kathy's asking the question, setup rows for the 3 stars are all the same up to row 7. If you're doing the star blanket, all 3 stars are the same up to setup row 8. Thank you, Angie. So sweet. But the shawls and the tree skirts are different. The supernova, the star and the supernova are the same, but the superstar is different. It has its own setup rows. So if you're doing this, yeah, the superstar is different. This is the superstar, and I already did the edge on it. Oh, I just pulled a bunch of it out. This is the superstar. It has the double crochet 3 together going up the side, and the star and the supernova do not. Okay, friends, is that good on your candy cane border? Will that help you get your candy cane border done? There you go. You just do that all the way across, and then when you get to the end, you fasten off. Donezo.